Effective way to prevent high blood pressure. 1. Limit salt intake. Many people who like salty food where of course salt played the role of giving the taste. If you cook ourselves, we will be able to guess how much we can season with salt. No need much if you want to stay away from high blood pressure. Even for those who have experienced symptoms of hypertension, start now to limit salt intake. Salty foods should not be consumed too much, and if you can avoid it. Buying from a restaurant in general is actually giving salt spices, so much so it is not good for sufferers of hypertension symptoms. 2. Maintain ideal body weight. High blood pressure is always closely related to our weight. People who are affected by hypertension are mostly those who have obesity or obesity problems. So maintaining body weight is ideally the most recommended here. If it's excess weight, it's time to start finding out healthy diet tips and how to lose weight safe. For those who already have the right body weight, it should be maintained properly so it is not easy to rise. Consult your doctor about how much body weight is for you. 3. Balanced diet. To be able to maintain weight, one that needs to be considered is of course food intake. A balanced, nutritious and healthy diet is the key to preventing high blood pressure. Eating lots of vegetables and fruits, especially foods that contain high potassium, are more recommended. By consuming these foods, this will automatically help us control blood pressure levels stable. In addition to increasing potassium mineral intake, eating vegetables and fruit will limit excess calories, sugar and fat. Also know what foods that burn fat easily so that the diet can be successful. 4. Avoid consumption of certain drugs. The purpose of certain drugs here is drugs that indeed when consumed actually have an effect on increased blood pressure. Hypertension can also occur as a side effect of the consumption of certain drugs. It is also necessary to note the dosage and duration of use. When suffering from a certain disease, consult a doctor with a doctor, including drugs that do not cause an increase in blood pressure. 5. Overcoming stress. As discussed earlier, stress is one of the risk factors for hypertension. It's not easy to avoid stress at all, but we can still overcome and reduce stress. The goal is to not excessive and impact on rising blood pressure. Anti-stress therapy may be a solution because usually with this therapy we will be more helped in emotional control. Stress therapy will help so we think more positively and simple. Meditation and yoga should not be missed, even enjoying food to relieve stress can be tried. 6. Reducing coffee consumption. Caffeine plays a major role in increasing our blood pressure levels. Even the increase can be 10 millimeters of mercury even for those who rarely consume it. Although it is still a matter of debate, many have experienced hypertension because they often drink coffee. It is important to check the blood pressure possible, especially if you are a coffee fan. For experiments, we can also try to measure tension exactly half an hour before drinking coffee. When measured again and found an increase in blood pressure 5 to 10 millimeters of mercury, the impact of caffeine means that it is quite influential on you. Talking about it with a doctor will help more so that in your diet there is no longer a coffee menu. 7. Not smoking. The dangers of smoking for respiratory devices alone are so terrible. Of course, smoking is a habit of triggering all diseases. Increased blood pressure can also be triggered by this one habit, especially the increase will occur in minutes after smoking. When you don't smoke anymore, just look, surely the blood pressure will immediately return to normal levels. 8. Limit alcoholic drinks. The dangers of liquor for health alone are common knowledge, so it's no wonder that hypertension can be triggered by him. Alcohol consumption will not only damage the health of the nervous system of the brain, but also increases blood pressure levels. So, you should from now on avoid the habit of drinking this type of drink. For men who have experienced symptoms of hypertension, the level of alcohol that may be consumed is only 30 milliliters every day. As for women, consuming 15 milliliters of alcohol every day is enough. It would be much better if you could really stop and replace it with consumption of fresh fruit juice. 9. Routine exercise. The more active, the body will be healthier, as long as it is not deformed and excessive. Many types of sports to choose from according to our physical abilities. From light cardio to heavy exercise to form muscles,